in figuring out Stravinsky's chords, we have to look at various times for composition. For example, if one looks at the Symphony of Psalms, one hears an E minor chord and then. So the description for these chords are two dominant sevenths, and this, and often put together, they form the basis, which I think is an outgrowth of Richard Wagner. It comes from his jumping around chords that often have this same that's very Wagnerian. So Stravinsky obviously took this and made his own idea of those chords put together. And we have a favorite chord of his, which is the dominant seventh with a whole step on top, and then often with a whole step and a third, which then transposed yields all this. Very Stravinskyan sounding. And often by this chord used by itself. And then the idea of diminished seventh chords with a whole step away of any of the notes. For example, a whole step away would be, a whole step away would be, another whole step, another one. That gives you always a dissonant in the bass, but it gives the ear a kind of sense of it could go someplace. It could be convincing harmonically, completely convincing harmonically to me. And so he will proceed this way, and another way that he will proceed is by taking chords So I came up with a system that Stravinsky, I don't think, used, because he wasn't a systematic composer. He composed at the keyboard. And there are perhaps 5 facets for it. And I would like to demonstrate the first one right now, which is a term that he detested, polytonality. And he said, no, everything is built on poles, polarities, that's what he said. But the term polytonality has been used a lot, and I have written a model piece based on Stravinsky's musical language, and I'll test it on you and show you these various facets. So the first one is polytonality, and you'll have to excuse me because it's for organ, and I need to sort of jump around and do this. So here's a tune. Again, switch is played. So basically what we're doing is one hand is playing on the flats and the other hand is playing on the naturals. So that's the first demonstration.